Hi, this is Damaris with InSight by Damaris. This is the month of April 2012, and I decided to start it off the InSight this month with a body scan. And the body scan reminds us of areas that we need to focus on. And so here are the areas of the body that was highlighted for the month of April 2012. I'll start first with the head. The head was highlighted, and the reading suggests protect the head by feeding it with prayer, good thoughts, affirmations, and mantras. So if you're getting any kind of head congestion, if you're repeating certain thoughts in your head over and over again, you can't get sleep at night, that kind of thing, the reading suggests protect the head because there's energy surrounding that. So protect the head by feeding it with prayer, good thoughts, affirmations, and mantras. The second highlight is the throat. Constant throat clearing, tightness in the throat, and discomforts come from an anxious heart. The heart wants to communicate. This means that the sincerest part of you yearns to express openly and honestly. There is a warning here, or highlight here for Libras, especially with that warning. If you are a Libra, sun, moon, rising, find ways to release. Don't let things build up and then explode. So that was for the throat. That was highlighted. And now, looking at my notes here, we'll go to the next highlighted area for the body scan, and that is the heart. The heart is vulnerable, and so energy collected around the heart is sort of spreading out. So up to the throat and also down toward the stomach. So if you're experiencing any acid reflux, unusual gas collected in that area, indicates a need to communicate, open all the way. The reading suggests don't hold back with your expressions. The next highlighted area is the stomach, but it's around the intestines region here. So it says fear, indecision, anxiety causes munchies and cravings, and energy that nourishes parasites living in the intestines. So they are setting up shop. They're having babies and setting up a marketplace and planning on living a while inside of your body. So the reading suggests doing a cleansing, an intestinal cleanse. Going to number 5, hips, legs, lower back areas. If you're experiencing cramps, spasms, this reminds us to let go, free up, and of course, drink plenty of water. So there may be dehydration, but also forgiveness issues and things like that, or hanging on to old memories and thoughts. So the reading is suggesting if you're experiencing any cramps, spasms, lower back area, pressure, little things with your hips and legs, it's just a reminder for us to let go and to free up. That concludes the body scan for April. If you have any questions, I am always here at thestarbar.blogspot.com. Now I will go into the overview for April 2012, and we'll go into the elements. So water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It says for this month that you're sort of coming out of an era of feeling deceived or slightly let down or a little out of balance. And it says that you're going into a stage of where you are balancing your life, balancing your thoughts. So you get back to you. It says by the end of the month, you will feel comfortable and even invited to discover more of you and your work in a very sacred way. So it feels like you're kind of getting back to yourselves and discovering more, but in a sacred way. We go on to the earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. It says that recent scenarios, as well as fluctuating finances, force you to step back and look at patterns and problematic areas, and then in different angles, by different aspects, different ways that you can view certain situations. So let me start here from the beginning. I'm looking at my notes. It says recent scenarios as well as fluctuating finances force you to step back and look at patterns and problematic areas from different angles. In ways it can be like an initiation, because during downtimes you felt protection, or you still received your blessings from feminine energy, generous women in your circle. And so although there's maybe have been setbacks, there has still been a feeling of moving forward and actually being protected by feminine energy. It says a warning to stay hydrated and healthy, because toward the end of the month, you may overwork your nervous system and physical body. So be mindful that if you know that you've got a lot coming up, and you're going to put a lot of mental and physical activity more into your life, then to make sure you stay hydrated, get your minerals. And that is for the earth sign. That was for Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Going back here to my notes. Fire. We have Libra. I'm sorry, air signs. Excuse me. We have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. The reading says let's see. The read suggests to love and work with your natural abilities. So you want to work with what comes natural to you. It says connect to nature, and all that is within this connection. It pushes you to surrendering everything. Imagine a rebirth, a coming into you. In doing so, you see desires beginning to manifest. So your desires begin to manifest toward the end of the month. So basically get back to you, connect with nature, things that come natural to you. And in doing so, you sort of surrender. You know, you're not feeling pressure from outside sources. And then the things that you desire, you start to see them manifest toward the end of this month. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. If you are feeling as if you are at a standstill, not sure where to go, and even considering retreating or going back to live with someone or parents or someone who can sort of provide for you, this reading suggests to join a group, get involved with more like minds and public events, and this will break up the doubt and stagnation. So if you're considering sort of like retreating or starting over, moving back with parents or family members for support, the reading suggests that you actually move forward and get yourself more involved. There's connections and more inspiration when you get with like minds and you start doing public events, joining groups and things like that. As always, I am here for any personal readings, and later on in the month I will post an update as well for the InSight. Continue to go to the blog. I am offering a special for this month, so continue to go to the blog, and I will. Let's see if there was anything else that I'm missing. I remember when I wrote my notes, I thought there were other things here, but maybe not. Let me just check before I sign off. But please continue to go to the blog, thestarbar.blogspot.com, and check out what's there. Oh, yes, here it is. There are notes here, the keywords for this month of April. Passion. Passion is one of the keywords, and passion links to being centered. So basically, for this month, turn up your passion, turn up the volume, test your powers, your abilities, take them to the next level. But in order to do that, it's saying to cool down. So fire up. You want to get fired up. But in order to do that effectively, you need to cool down. So cooling down means that you're going to take moments of solitude to bring yourself back into balance, or any part of you that is lingering. So if you have had situations where you've had arguments or disputes or forgiveness issues, and part of yourself is scattered out in different areas, the reading says collect yourself by spending time in solitude. The reading asks, are you attached to an old idea or relationship that bring your mood down? So if this is the case, if you can think about things that it's kind of pulling your energy, the reading is saying bring yourself back together. So if you gather all of you, this way you are more focused and can act on your passion. So the month suggests being very passionate about your purpose in life, what you want to do, and turn up the volume, test your powers, test your abilities. But in order to do that, you got to cool down so you can be clear-headed. So nothing wrong with spending some time in solitude, meditation, spend time out in nature to collect yourself. Bring yourself all back to you if you're feeling a little fragmented. And this way, if you gather all of you, you're a solid entity, and you're able to focus and act on your passion. Okay, so that was it. thestarbar.blogspot.com. I am here if you need me. This is Damaris, and thank you for all of your support and your referrals. I love you, and I won't go anywhere. Thank you. Peace and love.